feels alive. JAR on demand. Watch the magic arrive. From dawn to dusk, we're ready to play. Endless adventures in a virtual sway. JAR on demand, let the games unfold. Heroes and legends, stories retold. With every click, we break through the night. Gaming together, it all feels so right. Quest through the valleys, race through the skies. Every level's a journey, no room for disguise. Friends by my side, we're ready to roam. In this gaming universe, we finally found home. JA on demand, let the games unfold. Heroes and legends, stories retold. With every click, we break through the night. Gaming together, it all feels so right. The highs and the lows, we'll conquer the fight. In this realm of pixels, we shine so bright. All the laughter, and the wins and the falls. JJI's our playground, we'll answer the calls. So here we stand, ready for more. With JJI on demand, we'll always explore. Through the nights and the days, our spirits will soar. In this world of gaming, we're forever adored.
Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. And welcome to the stream here on, and we're playing today Assassin's Creed number 3. I'm just checking a little bit the stream, but it seems very faded. But for those who are on Twitch now, I can also see your chats there in my studio. So go ahead, if you're watching on Twitch, twitch.tv /GTA on demand, you can also answer your messages if it's there. So, and we're working also soon to lay over to it. You can see it on our stream. That will soon also be added. So we're working very hard, but we take one thing at a time. I hope you understand that. All right, we left off here yesterday. We have to go to New York. I'm wondering if you can already do this one. But it's still too risky, people. So we get that sorted, people. So let's see where we are at the moment. Shall we collect those cups first? Let me get a horse. What's the horse here again? Let's go walking down there. So, well, it's the 1st of December, people. And due to, I'm living in Denmark, and their tradition starts, Christmas starts on the 1st of December. Well, technically. We have two kind of celebrations you can choose. You can do a daily, that is mostly such a calendar. You can open each layer. Probably also other countries know that. So an event calendar. Each day get a nice chocolate. Or you do each Sunday, and that is a trick that here we can't get up. Okay, each Sunday you have to burn um, each Sunday you're doing light a candle and you pack up a gift. That is 4 Sundays in a row. So where do I get up here, people? I'm actually hanging out on a rock. Not that I don't mind, but alright, we're going further. So is everybody ready or excited for Christmas or? I always am. I think it's always an exciting time, Christmas, to be honest. I actually already watched my first Christmas movie, even. I always liked Christmas movies. Uh, you all know him, and that is the Christmas, National Lampoon Christmas movie. It's so amazing. Hey, did I just die? Yeah, okay. With the family, with Chevy Chase. Oh, I like that movie so much, people. Oh, I really do. Oh, we got it at least. So let's go collect this one, because then we have, and then we have one more. Then we have all 4 from this area. I will tell you later what for this is. These missions we do later. Is that alright? So people, yeah, actually, if you're watching this on demand, please leave in the comments actually what your favorite Christmas movie is. It's always fun to know, you hear so many movies. I mean, there's so many so made. I can remember when I was a little child, I always liked Scrooge. I thought that was the ultimate Christmas movie, people. Um, you know, the 3 ghosts to come to visit after midnight to learn Scrooge the true meaning of Christmas. And you know what it is, right? How society has become these days. How look on social media, for example. We should actually have that in real for some people. How they act towards other people, how they bully them or insult them. Just have 3 ghosts visit them. No, but I'm just making a joke, but as you all know, I'm an old journalist from the pro wrestling world. There was this pro wrestler, Britt Baker, and she said in an interview, she is the one thing she's tired of in the world of wrestling are actually the people on social media who just give an insult, and I can imagine what she means. And let me explain that what's going on. She was together with a guy, if you're not from the pro wrestling world, she was together with another pro wrestler named Adam Cole. They split up, and I saw the comments over it. Yeah, that she was cheating on them, etc. And it was never actually reported. It was just, yeah, I believe in some sort of dookie Facebook account, Facebook page wrote that. What is actually didn't do any research, just pure bullshit, fake news. And in that way, I could understand that. You know, come on, people, real. And I can understand that. But however, if you're a professional pro wrestler and you do it as a job, you're a professional athlete. Yeah, you should also be aware that you will receive critic, and you have to live with that because you want to stand in the lights. Yeah, then you're going to get this shit. It's one thing or another. It's not a perfect world. So it's a two-way street, what I always say. But I can understand that if it goes so far that you, and especially on social media. Yeah, then I think to myself, people, come on. I feel really sorry. And then underneath the comments of an article I was reading, I said, yeah, you should not do this and should not that. Then I have a feeling, yeah, people. So if she had an issue with pro wrestler backstage, then it's not you are making entitled that give you the right to go insult somebody all the time for every article there is on social media. Come on now, how little children are we? I mean, I always say, if someone jumps off a bridge, right? Do you do it also? Because that's exactly the same thing. And that is, I think that is today the whole problem with social media. Oh, I get insulted, so I go insult someone else because I got insulted. So I do just the same. Come on, people. That is childish behavior. And the problem with this is, right, this is my whole problem with it, is that we're not talking about small children. Yeah, I think mentally they are. Sorry, I say so. And you can give me a backlash for it. I don't give a F. But you're an adult. Act like one. If you don't like a wrestler or a person, it doesn't matter, even if it's a movie star or an athlete, or for crying out loud, and you don't like her, leave them alone. Don't give them attention. Let them be. Ignore them. But don't go and insult them for whatever reason. And that is the problem. If we don't like somebody, we have to insult them to the bone. For example, I'll give you an example, right? I actually don't want to talk about that because this has happened personally to me. And I don't want to give the lie to these crap losers because they're pure attention seekers. My company got suddenly attacked because at that moment we had not a black journalist hired, right? But when I hired people, I look at the quality they can give my company, not on the skin color. I'm not busy with woke people, And it's funny, you should know, and you may know this. I'm from Holland, right? I'm Dutch national. Dutch national. Keep that in mind. I live in Denmark, and I got insulted. It was my fault that Donald Trump was chosen as the U.S. citizen, U.S. president, and that's because I'm a racist. The guy who said that didn't even know me. Really, how can I even vote for the U.S. government? These are so stupid people. They're pure brain dead. And they're pure after attention. Sorry, I'm a little bit pissed off, but I think these guys are purely leaking. And the whole problem was because he was running some sort of podcast about pro wrestling, and he did get not any listeners. They didn't get any hits. They get anything. You know, probably and the problem with these today is we have a lot of streamers also. They think if they start streaming, they directly get 100,000 views. But, you know, I just started out here on GTA Demand. I don't get the high views. I am aware of that. The people who start following me, I'm so grateful they follow me. You know, and I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're yellow, red, black, white. It doesn't matter. As long as you are a respectable person, that, you know, and I'm great to have you as follower. But these people start directly blame, and then I start investigating these people. And they start saying, writing all the time on social media. Every white woman is a prostitute. Every white person is this. And all people who are Caucasian are pure racists. You know, these kind of people don't even should have a podcast. These are dangerous. And that's why I actually don't want to give them attention, because then they get in the limelight and they do get bigger. But they're actually a threat towards the media. It sounds weird, I am aware of that, and it's wrong for me to say so, but I do hope you see my point. Now that I just actually want to talk about, and yeah, you know, one person can't decide also who gets who's becoming a president. You know, stop with that bullshit.
Master Connor, Dad and Godfrey are fighting. You need to stop it.
All right, let's stop. Shall we stop fighting them? Okay. One person can't decide the whole vote. And I'm not going to even say who my favorite. I don't care about them. I don't care so much anymore about politics. I used to be before, but I don't. Because in the end, it all comes down. It always comes out the same.
I'll flatten you. I'm gonna smash you.
Oh, this is hard, people.
I'll flatten you.
Okay, you just need to focus a little bit on this.
Come. You need some sense knocked into you. I'm gonna smash you, you looby! I'm gonna beat you senseless! I'm gonna smash you, you looby! I'm gonna smash you, you looby!
But to quite honestly, you know, after a time when you do the work as I do, you don't give a fuck about them. Really, you don't. You know, you get used to it. And I'm happy for that. You know, I just ignore it. And here on this gaming channel, when I started, people just treat everybody in the chat. If you come chat, you know, treat everybody as yourself want to be treated, okay? If I see fights going on in the chat, I'll kick you out. I surely do.
Cool off in a spell. Just need some time is all.
And I hope you understand that.
not angry, Godfrey?
Me? Not at all. Terry's just got himself a temper, and I won't let him get away with it. It's really no trouble. He'll calm down. The runt couldn't do much damage anyway.
Does this happen often?
Ha! I was just telling Lance how I can set that calendar by these events. It's really not a worry, Connor. But I appreciate your concern.
No, okay. We solved that issue. Yeah, I'm just free. Mm. So let's go to New York, people. And if you ask me, I don't know how to solve the problem. I think what we need to do, you can do two things. Just ignore it, let them be, as I do. I don't give them attention. Yes, from time to time you hear me, as I just did, talk about, but, to give an example. And further on, I ignore it. Or start with yourself, make sure you don't give them any space. And that is shit, but that is yourself maybe closing off for a time, I don't know what the perfect way is. I mean, closing off, yeah, that sounds like you have no feelings whatsoever, and then a psychopath comes to mind. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying you are. I'm definitely not, people. But I think what we need to do is more. I don't know. But if it comes really with threats and violence, just go to the authorities and let them fill out and close it off for yourself. Maybe if you have to go to court for, if the judge asks you to, then fine, do that. But further, close it down. Ignore them and let them be. Think of yourself, you're the better man. Let it be. move on. And trust me, if it's because of somebody is more successful, again, how old are you? I was lucky, you know, but I think I also put in the work. I became this on, and if you want to know, I worked 8 years as a journalist for pro wrestling. These guys worked 2 months. You see the problem? And then they think directly, oh, we're directly getting millions of hits. No, you don't. You have to put in the work. Do everything you get a promotion to do so. And there's techniques for it. Some people ask, can you help me? What advice? Yeah. I say, yeah, just keep on going. But I always say, don't give up. I always learned one thing with being successful on social media. Success doesn't come in one day. See it as a marathon. It's not a race, you know. So keep on. That's why I'm streaming also with you guys every day, to hope that I get each day new followers. What I will soon actually do for you guys, if you like, I can lay up a video on YouTube and talk about it. If you really like, then how you get successful. If you're interested, how you get successful on social media. You know, to grow big. But people, what I think, a lot of people say, yeah, don't invest money, don't invest money. I don't always agree that, but be smart about where you invest in. But also use the tools that are for free. For example, a Facebook page. X, yeah, okay. If you have to stream an X, you have to pay a little bit for that. But that if you have to premium account. But you know, it is working. So, and that's not that much. So that is advice if you want to go there. And a premium account makes more, reaches more people. I can guarantee you that. So it's very wise to invest it then. That costs a little bit of money, but you get there. But Twitch also for free. Yeah, sure, you don't get directly an account where you can earn money on that. That's why you have to grow. So just keep on going. I always learned one thing. You never feel. Your first shows will always be crap. My first show, for example, right? The first few minutes, I had some technical difficulties. Directly the first show, and that shows it because you have to. I had a new setup with OBS. I had to get used to it, etc., etc. So I'm being that sad. Okay, fine. And also, you don't. When you start out, also, and I advise you, don't have the most expensive, advanced technology. I don't. I have. Here I'm working now on this project. I have a simple a laptop who can handle streaming, and I have a good monitor and a PlayStation 5. A PlayStation 5 I had one myself. The monitor I had to buy, and I have to have a capture card. These things you have to have. These are things you need to invest in. Yeah, okay, you know, and so it's not the biggest money, but you come always to it. When I started also with GGA Sports Studio, the thing was that the first 3 years I didn't make any money. I always I had to have a domain name, I have to have a website, so that was every year I had to pay myself. So for 3 years I had to pay that for myself. Then I started slowly to start earning money. And I think, so at least 3 years, and I don't know how long this with gaming will go, I have no clue, because what I noticed is on everything you do, of kind of streaming, it's always a certain time aspect. It's not always a guarantee from, oh, so many days and I will be big enough to earn money. No, it's always, first of all, it's about what for work effort you put in. I always been a workhorse, so I know how to push, right? Don't be scared to make your hand a little bit greasy. Work. Think logic. Don't think too hard about it, or push yourself to that you want to have in the first year to be a multimillionaire YouTube star, because you won't. It's impossible. What you have to do is post every day on regular times. I always these are my to go things, what to do, and etc. Use the free tools, absolutely. Use social media. If you have a new project up, post it on social media, so people can find it more easier. Don't and then also after a time, if you start earning a little bit of money, then you can invest that money again in maybe better quality hardware, or or professional tools that will help you out. Right? For example, the first few years of GJ Sports Studio, I didn't have any SEO that I worked with the last few years, and that worked out fine because I could be easily be found on YouTube, or Google, etc. And these are small tools you have to invest in. Eventually, you start earning that money, you can easily pay for it with the money you earn. Yeah, and after 3 years, I start to earn money on it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I earn good money also on it. But I also worked my ass off. And that's why I became so successful that I was working each day 15 hours. And why? Because I still wanted to grow bigger and bigger. But also when you become bigger, people will come automatically to you because you have that name. I don't know where I'm going, people. I'm sorry a little bit, but and then you have to say to yourself, well, okay, what is the next thing I can do to grow? You're always busy with growing, and that is your determination. At the moment I'm doing Assassin's Creed. Why do I use Assassin's Creed? Well, there's two main reasons. I like the game a lot. I have almost every game of Assassin's Creed, so I could use them. Assassin's Creed is a known name. People like to see on YouTube, on social media, on stream accounts gameplay. So that's an advantage. But you're always, in the beginning, you're going to make mistakes. Always. And that's okay. No one, take for example, I'll take for example, if you ever meet Casey Neistat, for example, I think one of the best YouTubers, personal vlogs he ever made. He's always been an example for me to work after. And that you have to have also. There's no shame. You're never going to. I know I'm never going to be in Casey Neistat. I know that, but I do admire what he has accomplished. He was a dishwasher in New York and lived on a one room that was not even bigger than our closet. And that says it also. You always have to grow bigger and better in every way that you can. And I do hope so, people, for you. I also want for you the success. So start off and don't think directly too big. Just enjoy your time with the streaming you do.
If you could spare a bite first, please. Anything. We'll take anything you can offer us. These two chase us and beat us when they can. You can throw them away if you could spare a bite first.
There will be a presentation of the latest sacred choral work from several Vienna-based composers at St. Paul this coming Saturday.
But if you keep on, and what I would say, if you do something like video gaming or always post on the regular times, always do on the same time. So don't do it on once at 1 o'clock, and 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. No, just always at the same time. Notice how, yes, sometimes I have to do it free, but then it's a true emergency. But I think an hour, that's doable. But don't let it get worse. So set yourself, look at your agenda. Okay, what is comfortable for me every day to stream? If you live streaming, what day of the day, each day, every day of the week is comfortable for me to stream live? And if you figure that out, people, then you already made one major step towards success. You don't get it directly. You never do. So you have to work on it. So consistency is so important, people. Or for example, you notice I always have an thumbnail on my YouTube videos. No, that's very easy to make. That's free. Go on Canva. Canva I use, canva.com. They're free. You just have to make an account, and in there you can easily make such.
Mister, can you help me?
You are
My
a good
father's
man.
real sick. He needs a
The
healer.
sickness just
Can you carry him to
exploded
one?
out of nowhere. I hope for my boy's sake that I survive it.
How did you get it?
Oh, don't know. Haven't talked to anybody with it.
At least you're no beast like most of these people. Anybody who's immune has already fled. Cowards.
And who are you?
Jamie Colley, you need to keep doing what you're doing. Nobody else is. If we both get after it, we might be able to quell this monster of a disease.
I will do what I can.
I'll be lending a hand to these doctors. Find me once you think you've done enough, and maybe we can do more. What are you talking to me for? You haven't done anything about the outbreak yet.
Okay, people. So we just quickly finished. I always like these missions,
Come on. Should have got a blanket about 10 years ago now, eh? Not a good at, did you? Get out of here.
Hi. Sorry about that.
blanket and get on your way. Should have got a blanket about...
Sorry.
For the very best in firearms.
We need to distribute these blankets soon. Good reason. Come on. Should have got a blanket about 10 years...
Come on! Sorry about that, chap.
To all weavers, if need...
Where to go? This way, I think. And you know what's also funny with this kind of work, right? You don't have to do online gaming. You don't have to do pro wrestling. Do where your passion lay. What is your passion? You know, what do you like most? If you like sewing, you talk about sewing. Everybody is looking always for something, and that's what's the great part. So, you know, don't start copying. Do your own thing, but use the tips and guidelines I gave you. But be creative about it, you know. And sometimes you come up with things, hey, maybe that will work. Try it. I always say, never shot is always a miss. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
It's a start. Keep going and then we'll talk real business.
Back off. These are my blankets.
Why you gotta go off and do that? Blankets ain't cheap.
This blanket has the pox in it. You need to see a doctor as soon as possible.
Ah, hell.
been found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punishable by death.
Thank you. You ended
Oh, sorry. Okay, let's go up there, people. Because I still miss one thing.
Mister, please, can you help? Praise be to God. I was reaping my yield and these lobsterbacks attacked me. I mean only to sell my produce in the borough. Please, they sent for reinforcements when I fought back. I only need to finish the harvest, and I cannot rebuff them alone.
Okay, people.
stranger. This food will sell fast at a regular price. Those men have been seizing everything and driving up the cost. It's not right.
Hi, people.
I don't much care where you find it. Just get... Oh, good day, sir. Have you come to pay this gentleman's debts? How nice of you. Ha! The city could use more good Samaritans like yourself. I have a few other debts to collect. Maybe you could save me the trouble.
There's several going on.
Don't know what possessed you to do such a thing, but
I would also like that somebody came around to pay my taxes.
Anything. These two chase us and beat us when they can. You could throw them away. We could take... If you could spare a bite for us, we'd be in your debt, sir.
Might I have a word? Name's Dobby Carter. Couldn't help but notice you're getting involved in the goings-on in our borough. Thought we might be of service to each other.
What is happening here?
Ever since the war kicked off, merchants have been demanding high prices for the good of the cause. Profiteering is what that is. It's high time the folks round the way got a fair shake.
How can I help?
That easy. That's a change. Set these up nearby when you get a chance. It's part of a bigger plan I got. Come see me when you're done. Merchants are still gouging people round here. We'll talk again soon.
Let's see. We can take this one.
I don't much care where you find it. Oh, good day, sir.
Darling, take the children and stay out of sight. Well, I thank you nonetheless. I can rest easy knowing this extortionist won't be back threatening my family.
Sorry, we just had to check something out, people. I tried to make a leap of faith and somehow it doesn't want to do it because the A stack was there. Weird.
So you're the man taking up arms in our part of the city. Glad to be hearing it.
The military seems to be controlling this area.
Yeah, martial law has been declared. For what purposes, I do not know, but there's not a need. I do what I can, but it is hard.
I may be able to help.
Very well. I need information on the man responsible for this. He has men all over the place. Corrupt redcoats. Maybe you can get them to talk. Hello, friend. The martial law is quite the same. You are needing to start making an impact.
So let's make some high points so we can see a little bit better where we are, people. Sorry. Okay, that's nice. Let's see.
When will your boss be here next?
A few days. Let me go. I beg you.
Shall receive the utmost punishment of the law as reward. You...
the neighborhood. All citizens are asked to advance information leading to the arrest of this wretched criminal. The area's recent criminal flourishing is prompting a citywide clampdown. Patrols will be more... Reverend Judith Foster. Rattlers of the first water, buddies on the new road. Fame and reputation can rise. Rattlers of the first water, buddies on Mill Road. In today's New York Morning Post.
Okay, so we have one finished. Looks like it.
About time you showed up.
What are you doing?
I mean to start my inoculations. It's the most effective way to prevent the disease.
Not to worry. Pity people are so damn stupid. Hey, Connor. What's wrong with you?
An attack is coming. Are you ready for a fight?
Always. You tell me where you want me and I'll make sure not a single man gets through.
The assassins have long since branched out across the globe. The colonies are no exception. The man you killed was a Templar.
And here I was thinking you were helping me. I must say, I'm honored. If you ever need my help again, don't hesitate.
So that's one.
Prompting a citywide clampdown.
See, we have now 4 assassins working for us.
Who commands you?
Never met the man. Don't even know his name. Cagey as they come. Paranoid and suspicious of everyone and everything. Please, don't kill me.
here's one also. See? See that, people?
You the one they sent? Where you been? Anyway, I know who the traitors are. They've got lists of all the Patriot leaders in the area. If they hand them over to the Redcoats, the rebellion is finished in this part of the city. You need to find a way to switch these fake ones for the real thing.
Okay.
You must be him. I've been waiting too long. I know who the traitors are, and they're bringing lists of the Patriot leaders around here to the Redcoats right now. Find a way to swap this fake list with the real ones, and the rebellion can fight on.
So you have to do exactly the same thing.
For all your fishing needs, come to Captain Hornbill's. The New York Chronicle. Buy it here.
So let's go talk to him, see if he also wants to join.
We were just discussing the result of your work. It seems these military men are after you.
I have caught their attention.
It does make our goals harder to achieve. The man we're after has gone into hiding, protected by his soldiers.
We fight our way in then.
Not possible, even for a man of your abilities. But I have another, less conventional idea. You will be our prisoner, and we shall present you for the bounty.
Well, we have now 5 Templars. What do you think about that? That's also how you can solve problems, right?
People, bear witness to what happens to rebels in my part of New York. These men defied the curfew, set in place for your safety.
Ay, come on! Where is my...
Gentlemen dilettantes, amateurs,
People, bear witness to what happens to rebels in my part of New York. These men defied the curfew, set in place for...
We got him, people.
That man, he thought what he was doing was right.
He did, as do his brothers.
Who was he really?
There are powerful organizations who seek control, nothing more. This man belonged to one.
It does not surprise me. I don't know who you are, but if you should need my help, I am happy to give it. Master, please, can you help me? Praise be to God. I was reaping my yield and these lobster backs attacked me. I mean only to sell my produce in the borough. Please, they sent for reinforcements when I fought back. I only need to finish the harvest, and I cannot rebuff them alone.
Okay, let's help him, people.
So fast at a regular price. Those men have been seizing everything and driving up the cost. It's not right.
Please, can you help? Praise be to God. I was reaping my yield and these lobsterbacks attacked me. I mean only to sell my produce in the borough. Please, they sent for reinforcements when I fought back. I only need to finish the harvest, and I cannot rebuff them alone. This food will sell fast at a regular price. Those men have been seizing everything and driving up the cost. It's not right.
Nope.
I don't much care where you find it. Oh, good day, sir.
Darling, take the children and stay out of sight.
Bloody business that was, but I thank you nonetheless. I can rest easy knowing this extortionist won't be back threatening my family.
So we got, and also the tax collectors. I think we almost have them now. That's a good thing, people.
While you were putting a stop to this madness, I was sniffing out who's responsible.
His tactics are familiar to me.
Is that right? Well, don't know who the man is, but he's not for Patriots nor British. He's got a fortified camp built around the main water supply in the area. All the seized crops, all the meat, everything is being moved there, then resold at dizzying prices.
How do we get in?
I got some local men ready to get in on the fight.
Okay, let's go, people. The Jamahawk hawk is gone. I don't know what happened, but because still are campers, people. Kill him.
He was a madman?
Not mad. Beguiled by a set of dangerous but attractive ideals.
Is that right? And who exactly are you?
Someone who seeks to relieve men like him of their power.
And after seeing what you can do, I leave it at that. But if you ever need an extra blade, I'll stand by you.
Alright, now whole New York is free. Oh, let's see. Let's go back to the missions, people. Now we have to go all the way down here. We have the lucky actually. I noticed a lot. We open a lot of high spots, so that's good. I just want to see if I can find a horse somewhere because it's a long road we have to walk otherwise. There's a horsey. On our way to the other side of New York, people. Oh, that's nice. Let's go climbing, people, because I can see a little bit better where we are and what we have to do. Now it works. buy some weapons, people. Because my gun is gone everything. I don't know what happened there.
We need to know what the Loyalists are planning, if we're to put an end to this.
I've tried, but the soldiers themselves are told nothing now, only to await orders from above.
Keep digging. Come find me when you have something worth sharing. We're so close to victory. A few more well-placed attacks and we'll be able to put an end to the Civil War and be rid of the Crown.
What do you intend?
Well, nothing at the moment, since we're completely in the dark.
I thought the Templars had eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, we did. Until you started cutting them off.
Your contact said orders from above. It tells us exactly what we need to do. Track down the Loyalist commanders.
Oh.
Have you considered the proposal?
I'm unconvinced. To reinforce them would leave New York exposed. It's hard enough maintaining order with our current numbers. Cut in half.
Yet if we do not join with them, they risk defeat. And then what?
Well, they should have come by sea.
Well, they're talking in circles. We're nothing watching as we are.
Then what do you propose we do? March in there and demand answers?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Ambush!
Connor? Little help here?
Killing some redcoats.
Leave the
Why not?
commanders alive, Connor. We can interrogate them. Bring them back to my quarters at Fort George and see what secrets they might share. Really? Well, you'd best get after him then.
You go. I will watch the prisoners.
No, you do it.
Why me?
Because I said so. Now go.
I need help! Come no closer! Stop him!
Move.
Go to hell!
I said move.
Wait. I'll tell you anything you want. Anything, only don't make
We
me
just
go
have
in
some
there.
questions for you.
Cross that threshold, and I'm a dead man.
There you are, Connor. I was worried you might have gotten lost. Come along, then.
Oh, there we are, people.
What are the British planning?
To march from Philadelphia. That city's finished. New York's the key. They'll double our numbers, push back the rebels.
When do they begin?
2 days from now.
June 18th. I must warn Washington.
You see? That wasn't so very difficult now, was it?
I've told you everything. Now let me go.
Of course. The other two said the same. It must be true.
You killed him. You killed all of them. Why?
They'd have warned the Loyalists.
You could have held them until the fight was done.
What? And waste precious time and money on their care? What would be the point? They'd given up everything they knew. I'll meet you at Valley Forge.
Gentlemen dilettantes, amateurs, and the curious public, Ubisoft will demonstrate tomorrow by the Belfry his latest flying contraption. Notice is hereby...
So people.
In future, none shall be admitted to see the new... manufacturing, lest they pay 1 shilling lawful money.
I think it's best we go through the roof, people, because a lot are after us. See us? That was a nice idea. Ah, the back alleys, that's also not so terrible to do.
For the lightest assortment of dry goods.
Really?
Mechanical sourcing of all items.
Can't pay them off. Interesting. Yeah. Ah, now I get it. Do you see that, people? Really? See if I can buy this one off. No, you can't. Weird people. It's getting weirder and weirder, people.
For the sturdiest and most seamless barrels in America, call upon John Cooper for 7 generations. Cooper, the name you can trust.
God's sake, can I not go through? That would make me feel stuck, people. But there's always other ways. You took a little wrong turn, people. It happens when you're driving cross country, as I'm doing at the moment. Game over, was stuck. Yeah, people. Coming closer to our mission. Where are we, people?
Should be sharing what we know with Lee, not Washington.
You seem to think I favor him, but my enemy is a notion, not a nation. It is wrong to compel obedience, whether to the British Crown or the Templar Cross. And I hope in time the Loyalists will see this too, for they are also victims.
You oppose tyranny, injustice. These are just symptoms. Their true cause is human weakness. Why do you think I keep on trying to show you the error of your way?
You have said much, yes, but you have shown me nothing.
Then we'll have to remedy that then, won't we?
Sir.
Hello, Connor. What brings you here?
The British have recalled their men in Philadelphia. They march for New York.
Very well. I'll move our forces to Monmouth. If we can rout them, we'll have finally turned the tide.
And what's this?
Private
Oh,
correspondence.
of course it is. Would you like to know what it says, Connor? It seems your good friend here has just ordered an attack on your village. Although attack might be putting it mildly. Well, tell him, Commander.
We've been receiving reports of Allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it.
By burning their villages and salting the land, by calling for their extermination, according to this letter. Not the first time either. Tell them what you did 14 years ago.
That was another time. The 7 Years' War.
And so now you see what happens to this great man when under duress. He makes excuses, displaces blame, does a great many things, in fact, except take responsibility.
Enough! Who did what and why must wait. My people come first.
Then let's be off.
No. You and I are finished.
Son.
Do you think me so soft that by calling me son, I might change my mind? How long did you sit on this information, or am I to believe you discovered it now? My mother's blood may stain another's hands, but Charles Lee is no less a monster, and all he does by your command. A warning to you both. Choose to follow me or oppose me, and I will kill you.
Okay, people. Okay, we have to stand the horse. I hope we can still make it. Well, we stayed on the horse this time. Well, we jumped to another horse, but we didn't touch the ground. But let me rephrase that then. Oh. Try it again, people. The last one is always very shitty, I must admit. This is a bug, because you drive past them and he... No, he didn't die. Mostly, if you, I think you have to drive over him or so. But so we didn't touch the ground. You had him, people.
I should make sure the village is safe.
Adun hagedun. Za shewe nekti ohnujera. Wakanu dunyu hue dogati ka oya lungwe ayezene sege.
Unka giga oya rungwe.
De ohne gujes Charles Lee. Luana tukwa yasagoya dohawe kano dogu dano dohkara ni hadi.
Nahoda? Ka numwe ni honenu.
Wa de sagodi dashtana tini hadi ayun kiyun hundakwa.
Ya, yahtet kari hoyeri.
Ona dera di desatni guhare. Ya kontat desadu hundani negiga ne ayaguaderio.
Onak zi ashchaga ne. Te domzom da kedaste.
Oh no.
Skana kana dogo.
Dadun hagedum. The wase danika.
Nahoda?
Gwegum hakrori ne Charles Lee. But triot de hona do honzoni ayun kiat wanto. Danu gan easy on say na what is it?
Atsoga tigarungwe.
Waharu zi dizani gura denu. Zia sade nyanda de squat ni gura gani. Nik zi ona garune de. Zi gwan hugarum de.
Te got nyo ska agi.
Connect you what you scan si what gwanya has in a square at the new stats again. Then you start gura di hunto. Then what does want ducks out then nezungwe da sum.
Zadarissa.
Unga dorissa no no zaheyum.
No, he has to kill his own friends. Oh, come on.
Yo, Tena. Dat is a dansum. Zika do het stane. Redun hagedum. Charles Lee. Mountmouth. Was at the Hajib. Asagonat dumase. Zina hodum batriot. Renadeno yuni. Jurhan saga. Asagonasete. On doktangi gamoderio. Runudio hot gwenyu. Ungenungwe da summa. Odiatanum statunge.
Iwe reya nawando taingwa ya danu staduge. Ona wasadarissa yum jadaro.
Oh. That must be tough, people. go fast travel here, people. That's how you do it, people.
We must hold this position for as long as it takes. If the enemy is allowed to push through, we will lose what? Connor, my friend. You have arrived just in time to bear witness to our glorious victory.
Where is Charles Lee?
That Batar. He shows up in the middle of our preparations and just takes charge. Screams at everyone to advance, and then rides away. I am left to pick up the pieces. Where did they come from? Send word that we are falling back! Everyone, to me! Now! Now!
I will hold the area while you bring them to safety.
I grant you my finest soldiers to serve as your personal guard. There is nothing they will not do to ensure you are victorious. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Here we go, people.
Push these redcoats back yet? That should slow them down. A perfect shot. Push these redcoats back yet? That should slow them down. Bought us some time, sir. We'll push these redcoats back yet? A perfect shot! That should slow them down. Bought us some time, sir. We'll push these redcoats back yet? That should slow them down. We are low on ammunition, sir, and the enemy advances.
Then we need to pull back, rejoin the others, and cover their escape.
Come on, men! We must fall back! Harry will die! Best we go!
We need to go now!
Don't let the lobster back shoot!
Get back to the others! I will take care of this!
If we tarry, we'll die! Best we go!
Before they open fire! We've got all we can!
Go! I can deal with this!
We must do something, and quickly!
Do not worry about the redcoats. Go join the others.
Well done, my friend. You have saved many lives today.
Connor?
Charles Lee has betrayed you. He forced retreat in the midst of battle, hoping the loss would take the lives of your men and see you relieved of your command.
What?
I'm sure he will come and spin a tale saying that he was outnumbered or I was somehow to blame. All lies. I will say it one last time. That man is your enemy, and he will not stop until you are dead or dishonored.
Connor's tale rings true. Lee was acting most odd upon the battlefield.
I will investigate these allegations at once.
The time for that is long past.
This must be done properly, else we're no better than those we oppose. Never mind the political ramifications of such an act.
Should you choose to spare Lee's life, then I will take it myself. Enjoy your victory, Commander. It will be the last I deliver you.
Yeah. The way I can understand them, people, I really can.
Something's happened, Desmond. Abstergo has your dad.
Oh no!
Where? Italy. Same place they were holding you.
What are you two waiting for? Let's go.
There's more.
Hello again, Mr. Miles. I hope this message finds you well, or as well as it can, all things considered. It appears we now each have something the other desires. I propose a trade. Bring me the apple, and I'll return your father to you no worse for the wear. Should you refuse, he will still be returned, albeit much worse for the wear. I assume you'd like to avoid an unpleasant outcome.
Oh my god. Well,
I always knew it would come to this. Just not so soon. I wonder if Abstergo even knows what's about to happen. And has this been a part of their plan all along? Maybe they want the world to end. To see it all burned away. Then they'd have their new world, ripe for the reshaping. We talked about looking for another power source, leaving him there. It's probably what he'd want, for us to finish the mission. But I can't. It's hard enough taking a life, but letting one be taken? Knowing there was something I could do about it? Not a chance. Might be I'm risking my life, risking all our lives to save an asshole. What else am I supposed to do? That asshole is my dad.
well, people.
They're probably holding your father on the upper level. Same place they kept you. There's an elevator bank down the hall. Try not to let them see you.
They know I'm here, Rebecca. There's no way they don't.
This is a ballad here.
Yeah. See? Just ready for a fight, people.
Hand over your weapons and come with me, sir.
I can show myself in, but thanks for the offer.
I'd rather this not turn ugly, Mr. Miles.
Then let me through.
Subdue the subject, please.
Alright. Come on. Okay, 2 down. Alright. Ah, come on! Here you go again. No, there. So where do we go, people?
Fourth floor.
Oh shit.
You've learned absolutely nothing
Yeah, it's not really smart.
Where's my father?
You'll see him soon enough. Now be a good boy and wait for security to fetch you.
You're gonna have to climb the rest of the way.
It reminds me of a horror movie called, the original was made from Holland, called The Lift, or The Elevator. And it was a remake made in 2001. They called Down, or The Shaft. And funny of that movie, that remake, it was the last movie that was made. You could see the Twin Towers in it on the skyline before the 9/11.
On him. He can't be far. Where the hell is he?
Dad could be anywhere. Sorry, but I just don't know where he is.
That's okay. I do.
Oh, come on! There we are.
Give me the apple. Let's not draw this out. You got nowhere to go, and I've got a gun. Speaking of which, it's the 21st century and you're still running around with only a tiny knife for protection? It's stupid. All right, Desmond. Game's over. Not now. Not now. Я еще ждет работа. Нет. Get out!
What the hell was that?
Okay, people. Sorry, just have to. It's a little bit more comfortable. Oh.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Enough is enough, Mr. Miles. I invited you here I had hoped we might preserve you and further study your memories. But you're not worth the trouble. I hereby authorize the use of deadly force. Kill the bastard, and then bring me the apple.
Where is he? Hold on. So we killed him.
Where's Vidic?
I thought he was first on the 4th floor. Oh, he changes also a lot.
Vidic's office is up ahead.
You killed him. Daniel was like a son to me. A sickly son, perhaps, but one full of promise. He accomplished so much. You will, and now you've taken it from me, from us, like the axe. Lucy, we want to help the world, Desmond, to save it from itself. You rejected it. All our hard work, you're a fanatic. All your time, maintaining the erroneous belief that we are evil, that the work we do is wrong. We enrich lives here. We save and transform them.
Oh, come on! What is this, an office or the local army or what? Man, they keep on coming. There we are, people.
Dad?
Not so fast, Mr. Miles. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm the one calling the shots.
Nope.
Now give me the apple.
You want it? Fine. Here it is.
Wait! No!
Good. He's dead. Bye.
You never should have come here. You put everything on the line. For what? So you could rescue your father?
Yeah.
There's Star Mortar bound, and that's good, people. Oh. That was he. Couldn't he, when he entered the building, use that toy? I mean, really?
I'd get the power source hooked up before heading back into the Animus. But it's your call.
Yeah, I will.
Approached, one that was dark and cold. It would consume us, for we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice, not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Alright, people. I think we have to start climbing. What do you think?
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
Hey, Desmond, didn't Subject 16's...
His name was Clay.
Sorry, didn't Clay say Washington was a Templar?
No, he indicated that Washington came into contact with an apple of Eden, but beyond that, it's all speculation. Furthermore, judging from the portrait referenced by Clay, the event occurred much later in Washington's life. Perhaps Connor wasn't even involved. It's very hard to know for sure. Just have to wait and see what, if anything, happens.
So what was it like being back at Abstergo?
I didn't expect to get out of there alive. It's a good thing Cross broke down the way he did. If he wasn't losing his mind, I'd probably be dead.
I guess he never really recovered.
What do you mean?
When he first came to us, he was exhibiting symptoms of the bleeding effect. It was real bad. He'd just go in and out at a moment's notice. No animus required. Got a little violent, too, sometimes. It took a while and a bunch of therapy, but we thought we had it under control. Once he went back over to Abstergo, though, who knows what they did to him.
I still worry about that happening to me.
He was raised in an animus, Desmond. There's overexposure, and then there's Daniel. Poor guy. That could never happen to you. We won't let it. Hey, when this is all over, we should take a trip somewhere. Celebratory vacation.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Now listen to you. Italy, Brazil, and the United States, all in the span of a few weeks. And you're complaining about not getting out enough?
Seriously, Sean?
No, not seriously. Are you mad? Trust me, no one wants time off more than I do, right? Do you have any idea how hard it is to crank those database entries out as fast as I do?
The sooner we're done here, the sooner we can take that vacation. Yeah, we should probably get back to work.
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I just do.
I've been poking around a bit. Did you know there are machines down here that make, well, mana?
Wizard mana or biblical mana?
What do you think? Biblical, of course. The Greeks called it ambrosia. The Indians, amrit or soma. Most cultures around the world refer to a divine food, though I'd say its taste is anything but.
You ate something that came out of a 75,000-year-old machine?
And I live to tell the tale.
So? What did it taste like?
Cardboard. Tasted of cardboard. Hardly the stuff of legends, though. I wonder if the first civilization didn't taste differently than we do.
Maybe the flavorizer broke.
Flavorizer. You certainly got away with words, Rebecca. Things are getting worse outside.
What do you mean?
Every day for the past 2 weeks, the sun has been throwing off larger and larger flares. Older satellites are starting to malfunction. I hear rumblings of recalling the crew on the International Space Station. There's already work being done as well to shield power stations and transformers on the ground. Not that any of it matters. This goes far beyond some brownouts. We all saw what's actually coming.
Do you know how it works?
Look, I'm no physicist, but it's something to do with the Earth's geomagnetic field. The flares and mass ejections disturb it, which appears to trigger seismic events. I've tried reaching out to people who might know better, but they all insist it's bunk. And I don't blame them. It sounds ridiculous.
I wish it was.
Best we finish up with Connor.
Where is his dad? Right there.
Hello.
Hey. Do you think killing Vidic set Abstergo back?
I doubt it. Sure, he pioneered the Animus, but they've had the technology for decades now. Plenty of other people can take his place.
And Cross?
Oh, he was a loose cannon. I doubt anyone's mourning his death. I think these days he was more a symbol than an asset. I'm sorry, I don't mean to dismiss what you did.
But it's going to take a lot more than a couple of deaths to stop the Templars.
Did Vidic put you in an Animus when you were at Abstergo? They'd be able to search your memories and track you back here.
Oh, they definitely tried, but I made things difficult for them. You can resist, you can cloud up the transmission, or just refuse to move. Eventually, they would have gotten what they needed, but it still would have taken them weeks.
Vidic threatened to put me in a coma once.
It would have made you more pliable. But if the user isn't engaged, it's a mess. I know they've been working on ways to extract memories and let others sift through those memories. Maybe they're even analyzing mine right now. Maybe they'll find us. I don't know. What I do know is that we've got to get through that door.
Yeah. I should probably get back into the Animus. Hey. So, when this is over, and assuming it all works out, I was hoping I could, you know, come home.
I'd like nothing more. We're almost there, son. We'll have plenty of time to talk when this is all over. We should focus on our work now.
Yeah, people, but that will be first tomorrow. Because it's that time of day again. I'm going to say bye to you. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching today. I'll be back tomorrow, streaming day 6 of Assassin's Creed number 3. And let's see if we can find a key to open the door and save the world. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. If you're new to the stream, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, and please help me out by liking this video. It helps me so much, people. And also raise a comment what you think about the game, or anything else what you want to talk about, or yeah, what we talked about through today's date. Anything open, just keep it nice and polite, of course. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow us. I really would like nothing more. So yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow. And if you want to follow us on social media, as I said, on youtube.com/@GTA on demand, and on Twitch, on twitch.tv/GTA on demand, facebook.com/GTA on demand, and otherwise on X at GTA on demand. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jan-Jaap Abbink. I see you tomorrow. Take care. Ciao.